Hello, everyone. We almost thought we weren't going to be able to have a show here for a minute. Our internet blinked. Fortunately, it came back on, so we are good to go. Today is one and done day, so everything that we have, there is only one of, which means if you want it, you're going to have to get it before somebody else does. Hi, Daisy. Good to see you. So I put a little bit of everything in the show. I've got bracelets, I've got rings, I've got earrings, I have long necklaces, I have short necklaces. It's whatever I happen to have one of. Some of it's new stuff that came in and I only had one. So we even get to see some new things in our one and done show. Hi, Helen. Good to see you. And of course, we're going to play Family Feud because that's the fun part. Hi, Keita. Good to see you. Hi, Violet. Thank you for joining us, Keita. I know it's the first time you've been here, and we're new friends on Facebook, but not so much in real life. But thanks for stopping in. Hi, Mom. Good to see you.
What did it?
Daisy, you said you're going to go on Facebook? Okay. Is Instagram having problems? Just let me know before you go if there's issues there so that I know. Hi, Aunt Dora. Oh, Max needs the code N2.
All right, I got it. BDS.
Yes.
Okay, I got it.
So I see that Robin made it home safely, Aunt Dora. Glad to see that. Hi, Marjorie. Violet saying hi to you.
Hello, Violet.
I know you're not in yet, so I'll pass that on.
Okay.
Max is not quite in yet, so.
I'm here. I got
He says he's here now.
knocked off.
He's looked like he's here to me, but, you never know with him. All right, let's go ahead and get started.
All right, who's on
Who's on what?
Instagram? I can't see.
Right now, just Daisy. She said she's going to go over to Facebook, though, so I don't know if she's having problems. Oh, she says she's working on Instagram, so she's going to go over to Facebook to watch. You're
Okay.
working and watching? I won't tell. Okay, this one is Look Into Your Heart in silver. Thank you, Violet. That was part of that fashion fix that we all loved in that peachy color. This has a dot motif filigree inside the heart, and I'll show that to you a little bit closer on my hand. For some reason, when I show it on my hand after we put it on the mannequin, it does show up a little bit better. But it has a floral or a vine design in here in a dot motif. It has the cord type silver chain. The earrings are little solid hearts with a similar pattern on them. Yes, Violet, this is that set. So, of course, we only have one left because that's what this show is. Let's see. Linda's shirt not quite up at her collarbones again, so there we go. This one's about an inch below that collar. It does have a 2-inch extension on it. So if you'd like to, you could bring this down. It's going to hang right about here, just above the bust. This one is called Look Into Your Heart in silver. There, you can get a little better view of it. Instagram. Helen would like it. You've got it, Helen. So this is number 1. She's anticipating the numbers. I am going in order today. I promise. I've got all the numbers. And I'm starting at 1, so we're good. Some days are better than others. It's Friday. Are you going to take that one?
Yes, I got to get back in the swing of things. Okay.
Max needs to get back in the swing. Anybody want to push him? This one is Ballroom Service in pink. So we have our pink bubbly pearly beads. This is actually 2 layers. So the bottom one has the larger beads hanging from a circular chain. The top one has a little cluster with the medium-sized beads and then some smaller ones. Violet's volunteering to push you, Max. Mm-hmm. Isn't that loving of her? Mm-hmm. So it actually looks like it's more than 2 layers, but it's only 2. The earrings are the pale pink pearly beads as well on a silver fishhook back. That's fine, Helen. We understand that language. This one hangs right at the collar and then down below the collar by about an inch or so. Linda will kick him. She might. You have to watch her. with the 2-inch extension, you're going to be able to bring that down to mid-chest, and so it's going to lay between mid-chest and the bust. So this one is Ballroom Service in pink, and it is number 2. I've got all kinds of stuff for you guys today. Rings and bracelets and earrings and necklaces. Some of it actually just came in yesterday, but they only sent me one of them. So I'm like, okay, it's one and done, even if it's new. This one is just like the one that I have on, but it has the brown moonstones instead of the pale peach that I'm wearing. So this is more like a Hershey's chocolate brown. It does have that little cat's eye stripe in the center, if you can see it in that light. Number 2 to Kita. This one has white rhinestones for the earrings, and there's white rhinestones around those brown moonstones. This one hangs about 1.25 inches below that collar. With the extension, you're going to be able to bring it down right about here, so it's going to lay right on top of that bust. So this one is a Devatitude adjustment. Devatitude adjustment in brown, and it is number 3. There you go. Number 4, Grand Canyon Grotto in black. I'm not sure if you have the one in brown, Violet. Can you look, Max?
What?
That moonstone one, yes, the Devatitude adjustment. So this one has some jet black and some off black. These are made to look like little chunks of rock. And then we have polished silver round beads in between them. I love these round ring chains. I think they're so cool. Better than a regular chain. And then the earrings are the little off black beads. These are in a crystal cut, so they are faceted. A little group of 2 hanging from a ring. This one hangs, put that neckline back up there, about 1/4 inch below that collar, so just the little hem of the collar is showing there. With the 2-inch extension, you're going to be able to bring that down to mid-chest, and it's going to hang between mid-chest and the bust. So this one is Grand Canyon Grotto. You can see those off black are a little bit transparent, so they're the semi-transparent beads. Number 4. There you go. And number 5. This one actually came from the summer party pack that I earned that came in this shipment. This one's a bright yellow. It's called Prismatic Prima Donna. So I only got one of each of the things that were in there. She says she has it. She found it.
Okay, so it would take me some other
He said it was taking him too long.
The square wasn't coming up.
Oh, the site wasn't coming up. So these are squared beads in a bright yellow. They're faceted all around the edges. They are in a silver frame. It is not a lemon yellow. I'm seeing it reflecting on my screen, and on my screen it looks a little bit lemony yellow, which has just a touch of orange in it. It's a bright yellow. Very bright yellow. So this one has those same beads in a little smaller size as the earrings, so little squares in a silver frame, but a nice size earring to get free with this. So this is the length. It's about, 2 inches below that collar. So a nice length. It's hitting mid-chest with the top of it. With your 2-inch extension, you're going to be able to bring it down here further, and it's going to lay right over the bust.
Yeah. Violet, she has it in 2 colors.
You have it in 2 colors, Violet. Which colors does she have?
Pink and brown.
Pink and brown. She also has this one because she has the Fashion Fix.
I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the Devatitude.
I know. She has it in the color I have on.
Okay.
This is Prismatic Prima Donna in yellow. It probably just doesn't show up because it's a Fashion Fix. And this was number 5. All right. So we're going to play Family Feud. I'm going to tell you which number of answer we're going to take to be the winner, because we found that everybody's internet connection is different. So it's a little bit more fair if we take a different number rather than taking number 1 all the time. Number 1 gives people like Terry, who's not here, unfair advantage. We're going to pick on her since she's not here. And the first person who gets it will get an extra entry into our drawing that you're already entered in just for being here. It's a drawing for a free piece of jewelry that we'll do at the end of the show. So let's see. Let's take answer number 4, and there are 6 possible answers on this one. Oh, I'm so glad you like that, Helen. It's about, that necklace is about the same color as that fashion fix from last month. Tell me something specific you'd find in a barn. In a barn. So there's 6 possible answers. We're going to take number 4. Who knows what's found in a barn? I see one right off the top of my head. They're missing. Poop. Yes, there's a lot of that. That's number 5. Animals. That was number 2 and 3. Cows and horses. They put in there together. The tractor. The tractor was not on there. And usually I've seen people leave them outside. I don't know why. Hay. Hay was number 1. Let's see. The saddle's not on there. That should have been in there. It's in the tack room, which is usually in the barn. But who knows? So the saddle, the straw, the hay. They were missing the farmer, Mom. That's the one I thought should have been on there. The farmer is not in the barn. Marjorie got it. The pitchfork. Pitchfork was number 4. And stalls was number 6. I saw somebody say the cow stalls back there. So we actually got all those answers. So you guys know way too much about barns. That sounds like work. We won't talk about barns because I know about barns.
You knew somebody named Sharon Barnes.
You knew somebody named Sharon Barnes? That's not quite the same thing. I think maybe I need to take you out to work on a farm a little bit. Who has a farm that Max can work on?
I've been on a farm before.
He needs to be introduced to some of these farm implements here. We want to educate him, right? In reality, he doesn't have to work. I think that that's probably not true. Oh, I'm going to have trouble with this again. Here is my flat board. That's okay, because my necklace messed up for a little bit. These long ones always get to me. They want to try to fall off my board, so I'm just going to pull them back and put them on the flat board. So this is a long necklace. I have it pulled back. It's called a Modern Citizen in white. So we have kind of a triangular or kite-shaped metal frame in a couple layers, and then we have little white rhinestones along the edges of that with an abstract shaped white rhinestone in the center. The earrings for this one are also the white rhinestones and fishhook back. This one, and this is why I show them on the mannequin so you can see how long they are. Let's see. Here we go. This one is almost at the dropped waist that Linda has on her top here. With the 2-inch extension, you could bring that down further into the lower belly area, like beyond where the camera is showing here. You could also double this chain. I would just run it through the top of this frame because there's plenty of room there and nobody's going to see it. Double that chain and wear it up here instead, especially since we're all on camera right now for a lot of things, for work, for worship, for socialization. So it makes it easier to see on camera if it's up high. So this is a Modern Citizen in white, and it is number 6. I'm going to try not to get that in the hook there. This one is also a long one. This is called Badland to the Bone. Badland to the Bone. So we have that red crackle stone. It does have the veining in it, surrounded by this polished silver teardrop shaped frame. Hi, Terry. A larger gauge chain, which helps balance out the largeness of the pendant. The earrings are teardrop shaped red crackle stones on a fishhook back. I was picking on you earlier and you weren't here. You missed it. So this one's right around belly button area in the abdomen. With the 2-inch extension, you'd be able to bring that down. It's probably going to fall just below this dropped waist here. You do have a nice large chain though, so you could, if you wanted to, just hook your lobster clasp into this chain and make a custom length, however you like it. And then I just drop the rest of the chain down my back, down the back of my shirt, or you can loop it around and hook it into the little lobster clasp again so that you have a shorter extra amount. So this one is Badland to the Bone in red. It is number 7. Oops. That one's trying to get away from me. Yes, I was definitely thinking of you, Terry. We were talking about why we don't take the number 1 answer all the time on Family Feud, and it's because you always get it. This one is Zen Generation in blue. So this is an upside down teardrop in a royal blue moonstone. Has a little dotted motif in the frame around the outside. It's also a dotted motif repeated in a triangular shape on that little cap on the tassel. We have the little silver chain tassel. I call these jellyfish tassels because that's what they remind me of, with the little cap and then the chains. And then to go with that chain tassel, we have chain tassel earrings in silver on a fishhook back. This is the length of this one. So it's falling just below the bust and then down through the lower abdomen. With the 2-inch extension, you could bring the top of this down here, more mid-abdomen, belly button area, and have this tassel go down into that lower belly area. So this one is Zen Generation in blue. And it is number 8. Number 9. It's a longer one as well. Count to Zen in green. Hi, Marty. Count to green in Zen. This is a nice army green, or a little bit darker than a Spanish olive green. They're oval beads in the bottom and round beads, smaller round beads just above the top in this crescent shape. The earrings are also that army green in a round bead on a fishhook back. This one hangs just below the bust as well. With the 2-inch extension, you're going to be able to bring it down about mid-abdomen. So it's going to hang right here around the belly button area with the whole pendant. You can shorten this one a little bit by fastening into the chain, but not very much without making it asymmetrical. However, if you use a tiny safety pin, you can pin it between both sides of the chain, pull it together, and that will keep it symmetrical as you pull it up. So you would put your safety pin through the 2 parts of the chain, just like that. And that will keep it symmetrical if you want to pull these necklaces up that don't have the sliding chain. So this one is Count to Zen in green. And it's number 9. I forgot we were doing long necklaces. I almost forgot. So weird when I forget what I'm doing, right? This one I'm going to let hang over just a little bit so you can see all the beads. This is Cash Me Out Cash Me Out in blue. This is almost a teal blue. Some of these beads are solid blue. Some of them are semi-transparent. They're a little bit cloudy. This middle bead is one of those. The middle bead up here, and then the top bead right here. Those are the semi-transparent ones. We've got 3 lengths of chain at the bottom. One is that larger gauge chain. The other 2 are a little finer. And then we have the oblong shaped links. They are hammered so that they reflect the light. The earrings are the round opaque blue beads on a fishhook back. This is the length. So it does go all the way down to her dropped waist on her top. This one does have the 2-inch extension. So it will go down here into the lower belly if you'd like to extend it. Again, to keep it symmetrical, you're only going to be able to pull it up a little bit unless you want to use a safety pin to shorten it symmetrically. And then you'd be able to get it up further. But this one is called Cash Me Out in blue. You see, it almost matches my shirt. It's kind of that teal blue. I love that color. It's number 10. There we go. So it's time for Family Feud again. It's also time for some water. It is so hot today. Everybody else see today is the hottest day in North Carolina so far. The heat index was supposed to be 107 today. And now we're supposed to cool down after this. And it's actually supposed to be lower than average. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Ooh, that's a good answer. Let's see. Let's take answer number 6 out of 8 on this one. So there's 8 possibilities. You got lots of opportunities. Name something specific people polish on a regular basis. Something specific that people polish on a regular basis. Oh yeah, that's seriously cold. Love these stainless steel bottles. Shoes is number 1. Metal, not quite specific enough. Jewelry was number 8. Their car was number 4. TV stand, yeah, especially if you've got little kids, right? Silver, I said, was number 5. Yeah, the silver spoons and such. The silver was number 5. Ooh, floors is good. They didn't put floors on here. Furniture is number 2. Yes, the fridge, especially if you have stainless steel like me. Windows was not on here. I guess we don't polish them. We just wash them. That's what they think. So we've still got 1, 2, 3 answers out there. Not leather. What else do we polish on a regular basis? Your bald head. Oh, not your bald head. Your husband's bald head, right, Terry? I don't know. Is your husband bald, Terry? I don't know if I've ever seen your husband. Teeth, Marjorie. You got it. Teeth. Polish your teeth. Yeah, Marjorie, you're on a roll. Eyeglasses was number 7, Ruth. That's good. So we got 2 out of the 3. Does anybody want to take a guess what the last one is? It's so easy, you're going to groan. What do we polish on a regular basis? Some people go somewhere to get this done. Other people do it at home.
Come on, ladies.
You should know this.
Even
Come on.
I guessed that one.
Our nails. Yes. Yes, Kita, our nails. I can't believe that wasn't the first answer. How was that not the first answer?
Most people say paint. They paint their nails.
I guess. It's just called nail polish.
Yeah.
Or nail lacquer. Whatever, right? All right, let's do some earrings because earrings are fun. These are 3-layer leather earrings. These are called Leather Forecast in black. This is a very pale gray on the top. I have to tell you that because it does look white on the screen, so it's very pale gray. And then we have a medium gray circle and a black circle in the back. These are on a fishhook back. This is the size of these earrings. So they are leather forecast in black, and they're number 11. Earrings are also fast, and that's nice too. These are called Botanical Bash in yellow. So these are an antique silver filigree in a flower pattern with a bright yellow rhinestone in the center. That is a lemon yellow. So it has just that hint, tiniest hint of orange, like a lemon peel would have in it. They are on a fishhook back. This is the length of these. Let me move my earrings out of the way so they don't compete. So this is the size. Hi, Tracy. These are Botanical Bash in yellow, and they're number 12. Number 13, Outrageously Opulent in pink. These are silver teardrops, multiple layers of silver teardrops. They're all fused together, so this is one piece. They're not moving around. And then the bottom of one teardrop is covered with light pink rhinestones. So those light pink rhinestones. These are also on a fishhook back, obviously. This is the size. Move that out of the way. So these are Outrageously Opulent in pink. And they're number 13. Number 14, I have in two colors, but I only have one of each color. So they still fit our one and done profile for tonight. These are called With All Due Respect. And they use that word dew because these are dewy beads, or a frosted type of bead. They're faceted round beads in silver frames. These are fitted on a little silver net type frame so that they do all stay in place. They're not just all over the place. We have that in that pretty blue or in the white color. A little cascade of beads. This is the size of these earrings. So we have With All Due Respect in blue or in white. Number 14. Just specify which color you would like. And number 15, these are post earrings, and they're actually jacket earrings. Hi, Cynthia. These are little square hematite rhinestones, so they're a dark gray. Up at the top, that is an actual stud. And then this is the jacket part. Violet would like 14 blue. Got that. And then this circle part is a separate piece. So you can put your stud through it either in the front or on the back of your ear. Some people prefer to wear them on the back. They have the little hematite rhinestones in a square shape on the bottom as well. So this is a nice smaller earring. This is called Top Notch Twinkle in silver. This is the size. So these are number 15. All right, let's find another question. Tracy would like those. Ooh, I don't know if it's my favorite or not. Let's take answer number 6 on this one out of 6. Name your favorite green vegetable.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, I don't know if I can call any of these my favorite. I don't know if I have a favorite green vegetable. And I just sprayed,
Oh, my grandma would be very upset with you.
I'm sorry, I just sprayed hand sanitizer all over myself. Asparagus was actually the right answer. Cynthia, you got that in first. That was the last one picked. Peas was number 3. Green beans was number 1. Broccoli was number 2. Ooh, zucchini is good. I didn't think about that being a green vegetable, I guess. Okra. Zucchini. Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts didn't make the list. Isn't that a shame? I know.
But I like them all, so it's one of those ones.
You know, green is just not my thing.
Yeah, I like them all.
We also had lettuce. Lettuce. Whose favorite vegetable is lettuce? That's what I want to know.
I want to know how many people eat okra steam and let it slide down there.
Ew. Max wants to know how many of you that eat okra eat it steamed. You know, so that it's a little bit slimy. Cucumber's good. Oh, the rabbits eat it. And spinach was the other answer. Spinach. That I can see, but not lettuce.
Come on, Marjorie.
Marjorie, yeah, Marjorie says no.
Come
That
on.
was a pretty definite no. She's got the exclamation mark and the laugh out loud there.
Oh.
No
young
slime.
ladies. No, oh, I don't want to hear it. I'm upset.
Yeah, that's how most people eat it,
No.
Cynthia. Fried. Or at least in like a stew or something so that you don't notice the soup.
No, no, no.
I don't know what's wrong with him. All right. This necklace is naturally nautical. It is in orange, so these are orange suede bands holding it up, cords, with interlocking silver links. This is actually all fused, so it is one continuous plate. It's in antique silver. You've never had it at all. It's good fried, Terry. They put a batter on it and fry it, and it's good. The earrings are the little links in the antique silver on a fishhook back.
We'll need to take care of Terry to the country of North Carolina.
This one is about 1.25 inches below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, you'll be able to bring it down. It's going to lay right about here on the bust. Yes, in okra soup or like a gumbo, it's great, but not just by itself. This is naturally nautical. In orange, it is number 16. Nigerian style. Is that how they eat it, Helen? In the soup? Do they cut it up in the little rounds like we do, or do they leave it whole? Our next one is staycation status. These are slightly opalescent purple beads, so they have a little bit of that kind of shell type appearance. They leave them whole. I thought I saw them that way. Little pebble type beads, 2 layers of these with silver spacers and some little silver cube beads at the top to give it some extra shine. The earrings are the little purple pebble type beads on a fishhook back. This is a nice, bright, cheerful purple.
I just checked to see if Terry had it because I figured she was going to ask for it. I mean, not Terry, but
Helen.
Helen.
He already checked to see if you had it, Helen. So this one belongs to Helen. It's about 1/2 inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, you can bring that down to about mid-chest or so, Helen.
She didn't have some.
And you know, if you need an extension, just ask and I'll make you an extension for these. So this one's staycation status in purple. And it's number 17. Helen is our resident purple panda. And I call her the purple panda because when she doesn't want to hear the name purple, she tells us to call it panda
Purple
so that she
royalty.
won't be tempted by the purple.
Purple's one of my favorite.
Yes, we're falling down over here, Helen. She said she's sure it's a shock to everyone. I was amazed.
Till I remember because I like purple too.
It's Max's favorite color too. And that royal purple, that's the shade he likes. It's what his motorcycle used to be. You know, before he married me and we have children and you have a family, you can't do those things anymore. All right, this is Modern Masquerade in black. Love this combination of black and gold. It's not one we get very often, so I try to buy it when we do. Get it in. These are upside down teardrops. They are faceted around the outside edges, and then oval black beads also at the top. It's all in a gold frame and on a gold chain. The earrings are black ovals on a gold fishhook back. Yeah, he's just trying to be king, Cynthia. I'm not going to let him. It's fine. He's only a king when he goes in the bathroom. Then he can sit on his throne. This one, about 3/4 of an inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, you're going to be able to bring it down here just past mid-chest, which means it's going to lay right on the top of the bust. They do kind of look like turtles. They don't have any legs, though. You going to put legs on them? So this one's called Modern Masquerade in black. Yeah, they need little legs. I feel bad for them now. They don't have legs. Number 18.
Get them ready for the soup.
No, we're not making soup out of them. He said they're getting ready for the soup, Cynthia. He's going to make soup out of them since they don't have.
But listen, I don't eat turtle soup. I've never had turtle soup.
I've never had turtle soup either. Has anybody had turtle soup? I've heard it's good. Never tried it though. I imagine turtle meat is probably tough, like alligator meat. All right, this one is Pacific Posh in silver. So we have the silver pearly beads and also some very light gray faceted teardrop beads in acrylic. This has a little bit of a pinky purple cast to it. So you know some of our silver has a little different shade. So this is the pinky. It looks more pink to me on the screen, but it looks a little pinky purple in person. Still very, very pretty silver. The earrings are the silver pearly beads on a fishhook back. And remember, we had this necklace in coral, and it was really pretty too. This one's about 1 inch below that collar. It is on that round circle chain that I love. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to come down about here, so just below mid-chest. And with the beads, it's going to sit on the bust. You see the pink too, Helen? Good. So it is coming through the screen. I can't know what it looks like on your end because everybody's monitors and devices change colors so much. I can't always tell what you're going to see. So I try to describe it really well. So this one's Pacific Posh in silver, and it's number 19. Tracy said steamed okra is icky too. Just so you know, we're all agreed on that one.
Telling her a mountain woman I thought would like it.
Tracy's not a mountain woman.
She's from Roanoke.
She's not a mountain woman. I refuse. This is Brazilian Brilliance in silver. And if you're going to wear seed beads, this is the way to wear them. Either braided or in the loops that look crocheted, because these don't have the loose strands, which are easy to snag on something and break. And you know what happens when you break a strand with seed beads on it? You're finding seed beads for the next 20 years, wherever that is.
On the ground, they grow.
No, they don't grow. They do not grow new necklaces, despite the name. So this one's in silver. So we have the lighter silver down here and a darker silver, almost that light black metal, in seed beads up around the collar. And then our earrings, as always with the seed bead necklaces, we have the double loops that are in a teardrop shape. And they're on a fishhook back.
Do you have to keep coloring that seed bead to keep it from turning all the way gray?
I'm going to fire him, guys. He's got jokes today. Anybody want somebody who has jokes? I'll loan him out for the evening. This one is about 3/8 of an inch below that collar with the 2-inch extension. You're going to bring it down about mid-chest. This is Brazilian Brilliance in silver. He's being a comedian. Did you hear what he asked? He asked me if I had to keep coloring these seed beads to keep from turning all the way gray. This one's number 20. He's gonna get to do the live next time. Helen wants to know if seed beads grew new necklaces, would it be on vines or trees? So here you go. You can figure that one out. Hi, Jane. And Violet said she's already got 2 with jokes. She doesn't need another one. I'm kind of with you on that one. I'm not sure we need 1 with jokes. Ooh, here's a good one. I'm going to take answer number 2. Yes, he does make me laugh and not cry. Although sometimes the jokes are so bad you do want to cry. I'm going to take answer number 2 out of 4. Name something newlyweds might have their first fight about. Something newlyweds might have their first fight about. You're not allowed to guess. I'm not talking to you anymore. You just turn your chair back around. Those are called dad jokes. He's not allowed to tell those. Money was number 1. Sex was not on there, but it should have been. Dinner was definitely number 3. I'm looking to see who's getting it first. It was in-laws, so Mom got it first, it looks like. I don't see anybody before her. Sometimes they pop in, so I have to watch it for a second. I know Jane got it over here, but she got it after Mom. So in-laws was the correct answer. Mother-in-laws in particular.
Oh, I never argue about my mother-in-law.
Chores or housework, yes, was number 4. You stop mentioning that, you just change it yourself. Which one, Terry? I want to know which one you're changing yourself. All of them? Let's do all of them. I'm sure that list could go on and on. Kids, definitely, especially if you already have kids. And if you don't, the TP, yes, definitely. That's an ongoing issue, mostly with the kids. They don't believe in putting it back on the roll. I don't know what the deal is there. So let's do 5 rings. That'll get us to the next question really fast. This one is called Mystic Oasis in blue. So this is a blue crackle stone and kind of a rounded rectangular shape. It has white dewy beads all around the outside. It kind of looks like an elongated flower. Has the wide stretchy band on the back, so these will fit sizes 6 through 10. If your finger is smaller or larger than that, just a little bit, I can tell you how to adjust those. This is the size it would be against my finger. Please take into consideration my fingers are kind of small, so this may fit a little bit differently on you, but this is the size that it would be on me. So this is Mystic Oasis in blue, and it will be number 21. I agree with you, Terry. Most of the time, it's just not even worth it. And then there are others that'll get them buried in the backyard. This next one is Tiki Trail. This one just came in. Tiki Trail. So this is a silver one. It kind of reminds me of a shield. It has all that intricate detailing on it in the antique silver. So it is all antique silver. This one does have the wide stretchy band on it to help balance it. This one would be this size on my finger. So basically knuckle to knuckle. This one's number 22. It's going to Aunt Dora. So So this one's called Tiki Trail. Number 22. That one is sold. This one's called the Charisma Collector. These are in bright pink translucent beads. They kind of remind me of candy. They're marquee-shaped beads. So 2 laying on their sides, 1 standing straight up. The rest of the band on the front is hammered. And then we have the stretchy band on the back. This is the size. This is a little smaller ring.
Charisma what? Checker?
Collector. Charisma Collector in pink is number 23. Number 24. All right, hold your breath if you like the purple. This one's called Iceberg Ahead. Iceberg Ahead in purple. That is a dark purple oval-shaped rhinestone in the center, faceted, with white rhinestones coming out from it. They're in rectangular and round shapes. So this is a larger ring. That's why they call it an iceberg. Lots of ice here. This is the size. It does have the wide stretchy band on it. This one's called Iceberg Ahead. It is number 24. That's when you want serious bling. How big are your fingers, Helen? This one's Fanciful Flower Gardens. It is an antiqued copper. So the darker copper has the little flower in the center and then a floral design in the filigree around the outside. It is also on a stretchy band, the wide stretchy band. This is the size of this one. Swollen or not swollen? Okay, you got me.
Right, I have big fingers and I can't believe.
Okay, Max says he wears, what size do you wear? Do you wear a 12 or an 11 ring?
12.
He wears a size 12 ring, and it fits his finger. This is the size, but I know the swelling does affect it. Next to my finger. So this is Fanciful Flower Gardens in that antique copper, and it is number 25. All right. But I know the swelling. See, I'm wearing my alternate wedding band set right now because with this heat like this, my fingers are swollen too, and I can't fit it. I think you already have one in your pouch, Aunt Dora. I think that's the one you bought with the bracelet on Tuesday, but I will look and make sure.
I'll put her down just in case.
Okay, yeah, put her down just in case, but. Let's take answer number 5 on this one. This is totally not going to be relatable to any of us. Name a specific reason why people can't fall asleep. Yeah, because Max is snoring. That's why. Specific reason why people can't fall asleep. Coffee. That was number 2. Stupid people. Yes, I think that all falls under worries and stress. That was number 1. Heartburn. Oh, that's a good one. That one wasn't on here. Reading. That's usually what I'm doing. Worrying, caffeine, spinning brain, crying. Worried with stress. Your children. Yeah, tell me about it. Bills. Hungry would work, but that was not it. Hot room. That was it, Terry. It's either muggy or hot. The loud noises was the next one up, Kita. And insomnia as well. So those were number 3 and 4, insomnia and loud noises. But muggy or hot? Yes. If you are too hot, it is hard to sleep. How many of you kick the covers off at least 1 foot in the middle of the night? I do it all the time. I can't stand to not have something over me, so I'll put the covers on, but then I have to put at least 1 foot or leg out of the covers. Marjorie says yes. Terry says yes. Even in the winter, I know, and my little toes will start to freeze, so I'll have to stick them back up under the cover. And then Jane says, what cover? She's just going to forget about the covers. I have to have those covers. I like that weight on me, but I cannot stand the heat. Yeah, Helen says she doesn't like her feet covered. See, nobody sleeps with their feet covered, Max. He thinks it's just me. It's not just me. All right, let's do some more necklaces. See, I'm not as weird as you thought I was. I mean, I am weird, but not as weird as you think. Your middle's usually just covered up. I do that too, Jane. I'll put it like over my stomach and hip area, just so I have something on me. You get that feeling?
No, I don't sleep with socks. I can't stand to have socks on.
Yeah, Max can't sleep with socks on now. But he always has his feet covered. All right, this one is called Pharaoh Finesse. So we have little floral plates that these lengths of chain, hi Becky, hang from. I also like it because it keeps them separated. You see how they all hang a little bit apart? These have brown crystal type beads and also solid, like a butterscotch color bead on them. So these are all in the lower part of this long length necklace. The earrings are one of each of those beads, the crystal type and the opaque butterscotch type, on a fishhook back. Make sure I hang this right. It's a lot easier to do when you're putting it on yourself and you're fastening it behind your neck. When you're putting it over somebody's head, it's a little bit harder to keep everything straight. So this is the way this one lays. You have your floral frames right up here above the bust, and then your lengths of chain go all the way down through this dropped waist. With the 2-inch extension, you're going to be able to bring it down even further. It's going to go down into that lower belly. This one is going to be challenging, if not impossible, to shorten because of the type of chain it is. So we're just going to say that it's this length or longer. So this one's called Pharaoh Finesse. Let me get these turned the right way.
Is that multi?
Yeah. No, this is brown, sorry. Pharaoh Finesse in brown. The butterscotch pudding color is making me hungry. It's number 26. I love my butterscotch pudding. I find that's a love-hate thing. Either people love it or they hate it. You hate it? Good. I'm going to start buying butterscotch.
I don't actually hate it, but I don't like it.
I used to do that when my kids were little. I would buy the candy that they didn't like the coconut kind, because otherwise I would go to get some and it'd all be gone. So you had to buy the kind that nobody liked to make sure you got some. This one's called Industrial Vibrance in orange. And so we've got multiple layers of chain here in different gauges. So we've got some larger gauge chain and some smaller gauge chain. We've got 2 that are painted in this orange. It's actually kind of a dark corally orange. And then 3 that are the silver to give it some extra shine. The earrings are multi-layers of chain. They're also the orange and the silver together. So you have a nice combination. This necklace is a little bit on the heavy side because of the 5 chains. So this one lays down, again, I can't get the layers right because I'm putting it on somebody else. Starts right here below the bust, goes down through the upper mid-abdomen. So this is how it would lay with it on its regular setting. With the 2-inch extension, you're going to be able to bring it down to start right here and go down through the lower belly area or the lower abdomen area. Sorry, not the belly. Belly's further. So this one is Industrial Vibrance. Industrial Vibrance in orange. It is number 27. Number 28. This also came in our summer pack. So this was a special necklace. This is on a gray leather type cord. So kind of a medium gray. A bundle of them. So they're all fastened together right here. They have these pretty bright lime green discs on the bottom with that shell type appearance on them. They're just a little bit opalescent, so they do reflect some different colors. Have that silver tube bead above. The earrings are also those bright lime green discs on a fish hook back. This one, that I guess I'm going to call it a knot, but it's not really a knot. Where it's banded together is right here at the bust. And so all this tassel goes down through the upper to lower abdomen. So all through your abdomen area. This one does still have a 2-inch extension on it. So if you wanted to, you could bring it down lower. It's going to start right about here. And then your discs would go down through the lower belly area. So this one is called Tidal Tassels. Tidal Tassels.
What, green?
This one is in green. It is number 28.
Another question, or you can choose?
Not yet. Not time yet.
Okay.
All right. This one is actually one of my favorite long necklaces. I have a shorter one that's similar to this. This one's called Naturally Nirvana. It has a little tree in that silver disc, and it's covered with little natural rock as the leaves. I know Becky has this one and really likes it. Some of these, they remind me a little bit of beach glass. They have just a little bit of green and purple tint to those stones. I don't know if you can see it. Just the tiniest bit of green and purple tint. Those are supposed to be the leaves of the tree. And then our earrings are the purpley stones on a fishhook back. This one hangs down in that mid-abdomen. This one's easy to shorten because it does have that sliding chain, so you can shorten it as much as you like using the lobster clasp, fastening it in the chain, and it's going to adjust. If you want to use the extension, it's going to come down here. Yours is all green? Okay. They're all different because they're natural stones, so some of them are more green, some of them are more purple. This one's, I'm going to say, probably 75% green. It would come down to the dropped waist if you use the extension. So this one is Naturally Nirvana. Yes, you'd have to fasten in the chain to shorten it, Jane, and you could even take that chain out if you wanted to shorten it permanently. So this is number 29. Or were you asking about the Tidal one with the green, if it could be shortened? I'm really not sure about that one. You'd have to take it apart. 29 definitely could be shortened. So would you like that one? I like the little rock. Yes, the family tree and tree of life. That's sort of what it looks like to me too. This one is Make an Appearance in Multi. Okay, so Jane would like that one. Make an Appearance Multi. So this has pearly beads in a pale green and a pale pink. Little oval loops in between.
Which one is Jane?
Number 29, the tree.
Okay.
Little lengths of chain in between these sets of beads. We also have some polished silver discs and some hammered silver beads. Okay, I wanted to make sure. I was turned, so I didn't see it right away. So I wanted to make sure which one you were talking about. All right, this one goes down through the lower abdomen with the 2-inch extension. It's going to drop down into this lower belly. This is a good one to double. If you like to double things and have the 2 strands of shorter necklace, you can make them different lengths, or you can fix them to be the same length if you wanted to do that. I prefer them different lengths, but you know, you can do whatever you want. So this one is Make an Appearance in multi. This would even be a good one to layer with other necklaces because of its long length and single strand. So you could wear some shorter necklaces with it. This is number 30. All right, let's ask another question and we'll do some bracelets. No, not quite, Shannon, not quite. She wants to know if she's just in time to say goodbye. So far, no. I'm looking at this question. I can't even believe this answer is not on there. We're going to go with answer number 3 out of 4, but I cannot believe that one of these answers is not on there. Name something specific that Italy is famous for. Something specific Italy is famous for. I guess they're close enough. Pizza, pasta, that was number 1, was the food. Food with pizza and pasta. Pastries, that's good. Hi, Julie. Wine. They didn't put wine on there. One of the most important things in life, and they didn't put it on there. The Leaning Tower of Pisa, that was pizza. That was number 2. Olive oil, they didn't put on there. I guess they lumped it all in with food. The beach would be great. Bicycles, no. Gelato, yes. It's not on there. Can you believe that? Not Gina. Not the gondolas. Can you believe they missed all these things? The cheese is not on there. The canals is not on there. Italian leather, but they were a little more specific than that. Let me go back and make sure I didn't miss it. I don't see it. The Vatican was on there. That was number 4. I can't believe they didn't put all these things on there. Their accent. Shoes. Their Italian shoes. The Mafia. That should have been on there. Look at that.
So Italian shoes was it?
Italian shoes was it. So that was Mom.
Yeah, you didn't see Becky? Or you see Mom before Becky?
It's not on mine. Becky's not on mine.
I got Becky at 6:02.
Okay, give it to Becky.
Okay, and then Mom at 6:03.
Okay. I see her now. She popped in when I scrolled up again.
Yeah, hers come in more than mine.
Okay.
Before your mom, okay.
Cool. So we're going to give that one to Becky. Because, Mom, you're going to get enough free stuff anyway, right? You know it. The cathedrals. Yes, that would have been good. And the architecture. Lots of paintings, too. They have a lot of artwork there. I don't know what these people were thinking when they questioned them. All right, we're going to do some bracelets. This is a set of 3 stretchy bracelets in silver and gold. They have a little brush texture on them. I call them little shells because that's kind of what they remind me of. But they are stretchy, so they'll fit just about any size wrist. Gold and silver, so you've got some leeway what you wear them with. They're versatile. You can wear them all together. You can wear them separately. These are called Basic Bliss. Basic Bliss in multi. So this one's number 31. Why does my nose tickle? Caitlin would say it's because the fan's dusty. It is not because the fan's dusty. I don't know what it is. Something's in the air.
She didn't never clean it though.
Probably mold from the rain, right? I know Mom's getting drowned out there. All right, this one is one of our Urban bracelets. This is a white suede, has white rhinestones in these two outside strips, 2 rows of those white rhinestones, and then on the inside we have 1 rhinestone strip each flanking this silver chain that goes down the center. This one you wrap around your arm and it has the snap closure. We have 2 snaps so that you can choose which size is better for you. So this is the way it would look on your wrist. You don't understand why you get no rain? I will be happy to send you some, Jane, and I'm sure Mom would too. This one is called Rollin' in Rhinestones in white. Hi, Carol. Rollin' in Rhinestones in white. So this one's number 32. I don't know why you're not getting any rain either. The rest of the country is getting drowned, and Jane is getting nothing. All right, this one's called Going for Glitter in pink. So this is that fuchsia pink. Kind of has that little bit of purple in it. It has teardrop and round beads, or rhinestones in it. Not beads. Round rhinestones along with some little white rhinestones in that cluster. This is a cuff, obviously with the open edge in silver. So the nice thing about cuffs is you can squeeze them shut a little bit more if they're too big for you, or you can stretch them a little bit to make them bigger. I do recommend that you don't do that too many times. Kind of get it set and leave it there so that you don't weaken the metal, because you will eventually snap it. But this is called Going for Glitter in pink. And this one is number 33. Oh yeah, she had to bring up the song. Never rains in Southern California. You remember that, Jane? So now you know why you're not getting any rain, because it never rains in Southern California. There's a whole song about it. Missing a bracelet. All right, this one is a hinged bracelet in white rhinestone. This is called Call Me Old Fashioned in white. This is set in an antique silver, which is why they call it that, because you've got that little bit of a blackish tone to the silver. We have a large emerald cut rhinestone in the center, and then it has little teardrop, round, and oval rhinestones on the outsides to make that little cluster. This is a cuff that is hinged at the back. It'll slide right up there underneath the face of the bracelet to close. So this one's called Call Me Old Fashioned. Great, Jennifer. I'm glad to hear you got it and that you love it. Number 34. We are getting toward the end of the show, so if you missed a lot of it, you can go back and watch the replay, and you can still claim anything that wasn't already claimed. You can claim. Just comment on the video, and I will get the message, or you can send me a message or screenshot, and I will put that down for you. These are called Belongs in the Wild. This is a set of 3 stretchy bracelets as well. These are espresso brown beads in a barrel shape. They have little silver spacers in between them. And then they're echoed in this round with the silver spacers at the top. So those are also the espresso brown. Then in the center, we have some transparent brown, along with some ivory colored spacers and some polished silver, so that you get a little bit of variety there. Yeah, after this one. Becky, yes. The dark brown ones are wooden. I can see the wood through the finish a little bit in areas. So these are wooden. Not all of the beads are wooden, but the dark brown espresso ones are. So again, these are 3 separate bracelets. You can wear them together, or you can wear them individually. This is called Belongs in the Wild. And it's called multi because we've got lots of colors. So this is number 35. And we're getting ready to ask our last question. Becky's taking those. You've got it. Oh, this should be a fun one. Let's take answer number 3 on this one. This should be an easy question. Becky got it from you, Carol. She got it right before you did. Name a letter of the alphabet that causes trouble when you're playing Scrabble. A letter of the alphabet that causes trouble when you're playing Scrabble. Which one gives you the most trouble? Q. That was the right answer. Got it right off the bat. Look at that. Nope, Violet was first on my screen. Yes, Z, X, and J were the other answers. Z, X, and J. That Q is hard because you have to have the U to go with it most of the time, unless you can do a QI. C is worse. You hate it when you get C. I usually don't have any trouble using C, but Q is horrible. I like to get it because I love to get the points for it, but if you don't have a U, it's almost useless. Hi, Sheila. Good to see you. J is hard. There are not that many letters with J in it. There are not that many words with J in it, especially to begin or end in. All right. Max is going to go ahead and do the drawing, and I'm going to show the last 5 pieces. And we will be done for the night. So if you missed most of the show or it's part of the show, you go back and watch the replay. It will be up and you're still welcome to claim. Power to the people in brass. So this one is brass and gold. So we have some antiqued brass beads and some bright polished gold in a little bit smaller size. So this is one of those asymmetrical necklaces. The earrings are also brass on a brass fishhook back. This one is about 1.5 inches below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it will sit right down here, just above the bust. So this one, power to the people in brass. And it's number 36. Violet, you're the winner. I see it over there. You can see his screen. So this one is Cosmic Real Estate in blue. This blue has an oil spill finish. I can almost say that. Oil spill finish on it, which means that it also reflects some different colors. We have some crystal cut beads and also some, I'm just going to call them oblong beads. They're in a royal blue with that little bit of oil spill coloring to them. We also have some little spacers that have white rhinestones on them and some bright silver spacers. This is all hung on very fine wire, metal wire. It is 4 strands. The earrings are the crystal type beads in that blue on a fishhook back. I love how it shows different colors, Terry, because it looks blue, but then you look at it and there's like some purpley and pink in there because of that oil spill finish. So it's really cool. And they look like they're floating. Look, because of the wire against her top, they look like they're just floating there. So this one lays, it's about 3/8 of an inch from her collar with the top bead. And then it's down here at about mid-chest. When you move it all 2 inches down, it's going to start there and end right over the bust. It's a beautiful blue, isn't it, Jane? This is my favorite shade of blue. So this is called Cosmic Real Estate in blue. And it just happened to be my last one, so it got in the one and done show. This is number 37. I'll turn this one around this way because it's a little bit easier to see. Number 37 to Violet. You got beat out again, Carol. Violet got you first. This one is Very Valentine in blue. So this has blue pearly beads along with antique silver filigree hearts hanging from a ring style chain. Oh, Jane wanted 37 also. We had a lot of takers for that one. The earrings are the blue pearly beads on a fishhook back. Violet said let Carol have it. This one is about ½ an inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to come down here to more mid-chest and hang on the bust. So between mid-chest and the bust. This one is Very Valentine.
All right. Carol got it.
In blue. Number 38. Number 39 is an antiqued copper. This is called Fiercely Pharaoh in the antiqued copper. This is in the V shape. You'll borrow it from Carol? Jane says she's going to borrow it from you, Carol. I'd watch because she might not give it back. You know how Esley and Daisy are. Don't let them borrow it. So this one has the dot motif on it. Some of them are finer. Some of them are a little bit bigger. 3 separate V pieces here, and then the little art pieces on the side. These are hinged so that it will lay flat against the chest. Okay, Keto wants this one.
What's it called?
It's called Fiercely Pharaoh.
Okay.
And then the earrings are like the little side pieces, the little arcs. This is the length. So it's about ½ an inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to come down here further, which will make it lay over the bust instead. So you can extend it. So this one, it belongs to Kita. Fiercely Pharaoh in copper. How are those little girls, Kita? Ours have been acting up like crazy today. So number 39. They're hot. They're restless. They want to go outside and they can't. There might have been some yogurt throwing involved at one point. I heard rumors. This one is Rockin' Rockette in orange. This is a beautiful shade of orange. I am not a big fan of orange. This is the prettiest orange I've ever seen. These are pearly beads in orange and also crystal type translucent beads in orange. In a silver setting, we also have 2 strands of the silver chain to add some shine. So we've got 4 strands all together. Just looks classy and pretty. The earrings are the orange pearly beads on a silver fishhook back. This one hangs about ½ inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, you're going to be able to bring the top of it down to here, which is going to put the bottom down over the bust. So this is our last item for the day. Rockin' Rockette in orange. It's going to be number 40. Okay, if you're new shopping with me, just send me an email address in Messenger or something. And I will send you an invoice. I usually invoice on Monday, and then I do delivery, or I can send it in the mail on Tuesday. So you can specify how you'd like me to get that to you, Whether you want me to deliver it somewhere, whether you want me to send it, that's fine. Either way. Sunday is our next show, 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've got a lot of new things. I got a huge order delivered yesterday. I think it had 78 items in it. Some of them were duplicates. A few of them you saw tonight because they were single ones. But the others that I have duplicates of, they'll all be in the Sunday show. So I'm looking forward to that. I will also show, you want yours delivered, Violet? I'll also show our fashion fixes again on Sunday. So I'm just going to show you the pictures really quickly. These are the fashion fixes for this month. I showed them on Wednesday night. I will be showing these again on Sunday because I'm going to have to put in the order on August 3rd, which is Tuesday night. So we won't have another show before I have to order. So you'll see all of these in person. Or you can also Google Paparazzi Fashion Fix August 2021. And you should be able to see these online as well. But I am going to show them in person on Sunday with all the new things. So looking forward to that. Thank you for spending some of your time with me this evening and have a great weekend. I'm looking forward to that first part of the Daniel movie, and I know a lot of you are too. So we'll see you on Sunday evening. Bye, ladies.